We are here, we are here, we are here with running the levels, looking for market structure and patterns. Okay, guys, we are marking up BKKT stock. Let's see what's going on. So we have a market where there's really but so much to work with. Market really started off in November of 2020. So we only have one, two, three. We have, 12 candles on the screen. Okay. So I wanted to show you guys something, kind of help you guys out in the market. If you guys do trade stocks, pairs, any pairs in the market at all, overall market, period. If you guys get to an area where you guys are dealing with markets where it's creating new highs and you don't really know what to do after this high here, and you're trying to find areas of support without just grabbing the major areas down here, the way you want to do it is this. Once you find price action candle, you want to look at that price action candle, which is the last candle in the market. Okay, so that last candle in the market is the yellow one. Excuse me, is the blue one, right? The last blue candle, huge candle. So the first thing you want to identify is that, okay, how long is the candle? How much did it dominate? The market, this last active candle dominated the whole previous market, so we know we ain't have nothing to really work with. So your idea is to find area support. Okay, so if you're trying to find area support at a body of a candle, like in this area here, when we go up, some people don't know what to do. So I'm gonna help you out with that. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys, use my SR lines. If we got a huge candle like this on the monthly time frame, and we know this candle can still grow because the month is not over yet, it still have, 4 days to close out. So then you can grab these areas to the left-hand side, and you can grab the wicks. So if I put an SR line on this wick, if I place a SR line on this wick, and let's say if I place an SR line on this body of this candle, and let's say I place an SR line on this tower of this candle of the blue and red tower, which is like two buildings side by side, and you place it right here. These 4 areas that I created is major areas in the market that you can identify retesting the market. As we walk down the time frame, we're going to see how many times the market retests this area. Weekly showing the same thing, huge candle. Daily showing the same thing, huge candle. 4 hour, okay, 4 hours is a major area. The second to last candle where the body stopped at. But the body of this candle, second to last candle stopped. It closed out on the third SR line. Okay, so it's a major area and it's right between both. Okay, the lines are never going to be perfect, but the concept of this body close out of this second to last candle is supposed to be on the SR line, but never be perfect. When you go down the time frame, the market always expands. Headed down to the 3. Okay, we see two major areas where the candles retested. It retested at the third to last candle right here. The close out of that body of that candle touched our last SR line, and we also have the opening of the last active candle has touched our second to last active line. Okay, so major areas with this. Let's keep walking down the time frame to see what's going on. Headed down to the 2. Now we have multiple candles that respected our maybe 2. The fourth to last candle respected our last SR line. We can see that there was a retest with the third to last candle on top of our third SR line. The second to last candle opened up on the last SR line, and we can see that the last active candle body is sitting on top of our SR line. So this is how much the market is respecting the SR lines that we created just from the wicks. Headed down to the 1. Now we can see multiple candles being respected on the SR line. We have this one, this area is respecting the last active candle, the fourth SR line. This one's respecting the second to last SR line. This one respecting our last SR line, disrespecting both the top of the second to last active line and the bottom of our last active line. And the third to last candle is respecting our second to last active line in this area here. And we can see the last active candle is sitting on top of our SR line, well-respected areas in the market. Headed down to the 45. Now we can see these clear areas of retest and the areas that are being respected. These candles right here is respecting it. Market came up, market respected the SR line again twice before it pushed up. These are major areas that we found from the wicks of the previous candles from last year. Also, we can see the market retested here on our SR line. We can see that market is riding right on top of our SR line, creating that incline, well respected. Even with that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not the fifth one too much, but the sixth one for sure. About 4 candles, 5 candles respecting it. Also, this candle respecting our highest SR line. And the second last candle is respecting our SR line as well. This is why, these areas of wicks, when the market pushes up to new areas and we don't have candles to work with, you tag the wicks. It helps out a lot. And so these areas here, we can see that the market respected SR line here, respect the SR line here. All these dojis of this retest respected our top of our SR line for the last one to the bottom. Market, this candle respected our second last SR line. We got the market to break, came back to retest our SR line, came back again to retest our SR line. Well respected on top of our highest high that retest line before it shot up. Headed down to the 5. Multiple areas respected our SR line. So we have 1, came back again twice. And we can see that incline, so we can see that push up. We know that market's going up. From there, we got a bullish engulfing pattern is here, so we know that market's going to go up. The highest high SR lines being respected. Market pushed down once, multiple times. Market pushed down twice, multiple times. Tried to come back again, didn't happen. Came back the third time. Okay, so we can see that incline working. Okay, so these areas is well respected just from grabbing the wicks, like I said before. Headed down to the 3. And again, market respecting our SR lines more and more. So we have 1 respected, 2 incline. So we can see that market's going to push up that incline. Respect our SR line here. We got the incline for the rest. Okay, major areas. Headed down to the 1. We can see all these areas respected. We see a W being respected here. Look like a single bottom respected here. We see that incline of another double, maybe that's a single bottom here as well. That pushed the market up. Our second to last SR line was respected by a W. Okay, our market pushed up. Another highest high SR line was respected by a W with the retest coming down to the low of this midpoint of the middle of the price action of this consolidation. We see that market retested and respected that area, and we got that incline that also respected the highest high that area, so we can see that incline was pushing the market up. Very important information, guys. Please review Forex pattern cheat sheet. Please review breakdown retest strategy. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX, running the levels. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your attention. BKKT stock.